The rain hammered against the diner windows, and a crumpled dollar slid across the table like it had a message of its own. Everyone else ignored it, but I didn't. That single $1 changed everything. My name is Maya Thompson. I'm from New York, USA, and today I want to share a story that completely changed the way I see kindness, character, and legacy. It all started on a freezing Friday night. I was finishing my double shift at a nearly empty diner, wiping tables and hoping for a quiet end to a long day. That's when I noticed him. A man, hunched over in booth 7, wrapped his hands around a chipped coffee cup as if it was the only warmth in the world. His coat was soaked, his shoes worn thin. To everyone else, he looked like another homeless man. Invisible, unwanted, someone people pretend not to see. But something in his eyes made me pause. The diner manager was about to throw him out. I stepped in without thinking, offering him soup, bread, and a seat by the heater, all on my own tab. I didn't know that the man was Jonathan Reed, a reclusive billionaire who had chosen to walk among strangers, searching for proof that humanity still existed beyond boardrooms and inheritance lawyers. When he finished his meal, he placed a single crumpled $1 bill on the table. For me, that was more than money. It was bus fare, part of my rent, medicine for my daughter. I pressed it back into his hand and whispered, "I can't take this. In my diner, guests don't pay for kindness." Those words hit him harder than any financial loss he had ever faced. Jonathan had spent a lifetime surrounded by greed, especially from his own children, Liam and Vanessa Reed, who were already circling his fortune like vultures. And yet here, in a small, greasy, rain-soaked diner, someone had given him dignity without asking for anything in return. For Jonathan, that night became a revelation. A week earlier, a doctor had given him the devastating news: stage 4 cancer, months to live. His children didn't ask how he felt. They only asked about control, inheritance, and trusts. That's when Jonathan realized that wealth had taught them efficiency, but not humanity. So he decided to test the world. He left his penthouse, disguised himself in rags, and wandered through the city to see how people would treat someone with nothing. The results were shocking. Luxury hotels turned him away. Restaurants escorted him out. Security guards shoved him into the rain. Humanity vanished wherever status and money couldn't protect him. And then the diner. Inside that dim, flickering room, someone finally saw him. Me. I didn't know who he was. I didn't care. I acted from instinct, not obligation, and it cost me more than money. But for Jonathan, it was priceless. He had finally found someone whose character wasn't tied to wealth or blood. That night, as he returned to his car, Jonathan made a decision that would shake his empire. He rewrote his will. He left nothing to Liam and Vanessa. No shares, no assets, no control. Every penny, every property, every legacy was entrusted to a stranger he had met in a diner. Me, Maya Thompson. When the day came to read the will, his children were furious. They screamed, accused, and threatened. But the documents were airtight. Every lawyer, every media outlet, every greedy hand would fail. Me had inherited not because of blood, but because of humanity. Meanwhile, my life remained quiet. I wiped counters, counted tips, and walked my daughter to school. I had no idea that a single act of kindness had turned into billions, that it had rewritten the future of a powerful empire. Jonathan's children learned the hard way. Wealth doesn't create character. Legacy isn't inherited, it's earned. And sometimes the smallest act of kindness changes more than fortunes. It changes lives. True wealth isn't money, it's character, kindness, and the courage to do what's right when no one is watching. One act of humanity can outlive power, change destinies, and leave a legacy far richer than any fortune. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more powerful, real-life moral stories here on Moralist. Because sometimes, the greatest change begins with the smallest choice.